Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Timeless Sunset Tarot. Now, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, you might find a message here for you. Now, let's try to see what is the main energy at the end of the day. Well, it's very similar to our Good Morning Tarot. Again, we have here the energy of the Emperor. Now, it seems that the main energy at this time, because we are also in the last quarter moon of Taurus, and the main theme there also is that of stability. So right now, the Emperor is a symbol of stability. Somebody who is very stable, emotionally stable, mentally stable, and capable, mentally, physically capable. In all aspects, he is a very capable person. And when we look at it, the throne is made of concrete. Concrete is a symbol of stability also. Now, it's a little bit cold. There are no herbage here. So maybe this is one thing that you will need to consider also, wherein maybe you might need to balance your preoccupation with work by taking short breaks in just getting in touch with nature. So for some of you, you might be within the office most of the time or in your working space where everything is artificial. Maybe every once in a while you should take a short break and be in touch with nature, like going for a walk on a park, or maybe being close to nature by just going to the garden, or maybe even adding some plants, potted plants, into your office table. So these are the things you might need to consider so that you can balance also the concreteness of your environment by balancing it by putting yourself more in touch with nature. So this is something that you might have to do. At this time also, you have very good boundaries. I think it is needed for you to continue to be efficient. You need to have good boundaries. So let's try to see how this will further unfold. Oh, see, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. And when you look at the Queen of Pentacles, her throne is in the midst of nature. So really, there is a need for you to balance the concrete situation. You know how it is when you are in a corporate setting or in a working setting. You need to balance it by, you see, the queen places her throne in the midst of nature. So there's a need for you to balance work with being close to nature, and also work, mental work, physical work, to balance it with intuitive work, so inner work. So to try to balance our work in the 3D world by also balancing it with travels to our inner self. So communicating with our inner self, being receptive to the guidance coming from the universe. Creativity also. You see here the Queen of Pentacles, there are a lot of plants around her, and there is this rabbit. The rabbit can symbolize fertility and creativity. So somehow the masculine is also balanced by the feminine. So I feel that the invitation of the card is to try to attain a certain balance wherein you continue to be efficient, but at the same time you develop creativity, and at the same time your feminine aspect of being receptive to the guidance coming from the universe. I feel it is very important. Both of them are sitting in concrete thrones. So there is somehow right now you are very stable. I feel that you are very much supported by the universe at this time. And both of them being royalties, they have good boundaries. Now, for some of you, the possibility of fertility is very high. So these are the things that we can see. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? Well, work diligently on this project that you are doing. Right now, the setting is very stable. It's a place that is very conducive for creativity. You see here a craftsman working intently. So I feel what you need to do right now, and the invitation of the universe is give it your best. Be on fire. strive for excellence, and use your creativity, use your skills, the gifts that the universe has given you. And yes, right now, this is the best time for you to give it your all. So concentrate, enjoy the process. You see here, the craftsman is enjoying, and he doesn't just create just for the sake of creating. He is creating works of art. So somehow, whatever you're doing right now, make it a work of art and give it your best. At the same time, balance it, work and rest. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is also taking pauses in her life. She gives herself pause to listen, to allow the universe to guide us. Because if we constantly just think, analyze, and work only, we might miss some messages that the universe is giving to us right now. So we need to balance, attain a certain balance between the masculine and feminine energies, creativity, and being decisive. At the same time, also strive for excellence. So this is what we have for our tarot reading. Let us now go to Insights at Twilight. For our Insights at Twilight, the message comes from Brené Brown, and the message is, talk to yourself like someone you love. I feel that the message here is to love yourself, nurture yourself. So right now, when we try to relate it to our tarot reading, as you effectively work, as you exert your effort, you put your fire into getting things done, try to balance it with self-care. Try to balance it with moments to nurture yourself, moments to take a pause and relax. So, to avoid burning out, to avoid overstressing ourselves. So, to try to balance it with self-love. When we care for somebody, we don't want them to get too tired. We don't want them to get sick. So we care for them, we remind them. So it's the same for us also. We need to care for ourselves so that the goose that lays the golden egg will continue to lay golden eggs. So take good care of yourself. Try to take a balance here. Nurture yourself, love yourself. If you love yourself, then you don't need other people to fill up your cup. So enjoy the adventure, enjoy the moment of creating things, but at the same time, take moments of pause in order to care for yourself. So this is what we have for our Insights at Twilight and our Timeless Sunset Tarot. I hope that it resonates with your present situation and that it has given you some insights on how to face your present challenges. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.